Hello everyone, today I'm gonna be discussing arithmetic operators in JavaScript. So yeah, let's get right into it. So, what exactly are arithmetic operators? Well, shortly said, they are a bunch of values and math. So, arithmetic operators, they consist of operands, which are values, variables containing values, objects, arrays, and other stuff that we haven't even discussed yet. And then operators like plus, multiplication, minus, which is going to be division. Then there, not division, I mean subtraction. Then there's going to be division, multiplication, modulus, power of 2, etc. So they are the operands and operators. So let's go ahead and let's create an operand. Let's say let my test score equals, let's say it's going to be 85. Alright, 100 is the maximum. Let's suppose that. And then we are going to take the test score and we are going to reassign the value with some operators over here. So let me give you an example. Alright, so right over here my test score is 85. I'm gonna go and console.log my test score. Then right click, inspect, open the console, and there it is, 85. So first I'm gonna be doing the addition. So I'm gonna say my test score equals, now this is the reassignment operator, and I'm gonna be reassigning the value that the variable my test score contains. So my test score equals itself plus 1. So you know how much it is now? Well, it's 86. Alright. I'm gonna comment this line out. Then we can do subtraction. So my test score equals my test score minus 1. Then it's gonna be 84. Alright. Then we can go ahead and comment this one out. I'm gonna take my test score equals itself times, let's say, 2. Now it's gonna be 170. Alright. Let's get the division. So my test score equals itself divided by 5. That's gonna be good. And that's gonna be 17. Okay. That is the division. Then we have modulus. I can never spell that right. So my test score equals my test score modulus, let's say modulus 3. So what modulus does, it gives us a remainder of the division. So basically over here we are dividing my test score, which is 85, by the number 3, and it will give us a remainder of 1. So there's one extra number. However, if I did modulus 5, there would be no remainder because 85 divides by 5 evenly. Anyways, I'm gonna go with something like 4. Yeah, let's go with something like 4. Alright, so that is the modulus. Then we have to the power of 2, so my test score equals my test score, and that is represented by 2 asterisks. My test score to the power of 2. That's gonna be 7,225. So yeah. So basically that is gonna be my test score times my test score. That's gonna be to the power of 2 exponents. So yeah, 85 times 85, that's a large number. Alright. Then we do also have something called augmented assignment operators, because you may not wanna assign your variables like this. There is a shortcut. So we can do my test score, then take the operator plus equals, and let's say 1. It's gonna be saying 86. We can do minus 1. Now it says 84. We can do times equals 1. It says 85, the default, let's say 2. Alright, that's gonna be 170. Then we can divide by 2, that's gonna be 42.5. We can take the modulus, that's gonna be giving us a division remainder of 1. And then we have to the exponents. So that's gonna be giving us 7,225. Okay, so we can say this. Yeah. So basically, these achieve the exactly same thing. There's just not that much to write. You might prefer this method, or you might prefer this method. It's up to you. Alright. Then there's another important thing, and that's gonna be operator precedence. So when we have an equation like, let's say, calculate. Alright, I'm gonna make an equation. Let's say 32 times 2 minus 48 divided by 2 plus 12 divided by 9. And I'm gonna make another one. This is gonna be 4 times 8 minus 80 plus 5 minus 12 times 5, and then times 2, and let's say plus 12 minus 5 times 2 plus 1. Alright, there's 2 very good calculations to have some practice with the operator precedence. So let's create a variable. Let calculation equals. Now I'm gonna close the console, but I'm gonna make the calculation. So 32 times 2 minus 48 divided by 2 plus 12 divided by 9. There we go. So JavaScript would automatically give us the answer. However, how does it get to that? First, here's the rules. So I'm gonna comment this out. There we go. So first we have parentheses. In this equation we don't have any, so we can skip the first part. In the second one we have exponents. By the way, I'm gonna put one exponent, let's say right over there. Let's say right over there and right over there. Alright. Maybe one is gonna be enough. Okay. Anyways, let's do the first calculation. Actually, I can console.log calculation. And why not just show it? So that's gonna be 41.333333 something. Alright, so first we already checked for parentheses and exponents. There are none. And we work from the left to the right. So next we are checking for multiplication, division and modulus. Let me add actually a division, a modulus over here as well. Alright, anyways, first 32 times 2 equals 64. Then we have a division. 48 divided by 2 is gonna be 24. We have yet another one. 12 divided by 9 is going to be 4/3, which is like 1.33. Okay, there we go. And then we have addition and subtraction. Now they are equal, and we will do this subtraction first. So 64 minus 24 is going to be 40, and 40 plus 1.33 is gonna be 41.33. So that's how we get our first answer. Okay, let's take the second calculation. So JavaScript already gave us the answer. It's gonna be 99. Let's see how we get there. So first we have to check for any parentheses. Well, we have 2 parentheses. So anything that's inside of them has to be solved first. Alright, then we just follow this pattern. So inside of these parentheses we have modulus, subtraction and exponents. So exponents is the highest. So 2 to the power of 5 is going to be 4, 8, 16, 32. So there we go. Then we have a modulus and that's higher than a subtraction. So then we do this first. 80 and 80 divided by 5 gives us a remainder of 0. And then this is gonna be 0 minus 32. We do the subtraction, and that's gonna be minus 32. Alright. Then we are going to go ahead and solve this one. So we don't have any parentheses inside of parentheses, but we do have, we don't have exponents neither, but we do have a multiplication. 5 times 2, that's gonna be 10. Then we have 12 minus 10, which is going to be 2. Okay. Then we have only multiplication remaining here, and then addition and subtraction. So let's go ahead and calculate 4 times 8, that's gonna be 32. Then minus 32 times 2 is going to be minus 64. And then plus 2 plus 1. And then we are going to be calculating 32 minus 64. Now this might be a little bit weird for you, but basically 2 minus signs create a plus sign. So this is basically going to be 96. So 32 minus 64. It's normally written down as this in mathematics. So yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be 74, 84, 94, 96 minus 96. 96, not minus. 2 minus signs in a row create a plus sign. Then we have plus 2 plus 1, and that's gonna be 99. The same number that JavaScript gave us in the very beginning. Okay, let's do one more short one. So calculate 4 to the power of, let's say, 2, then plus 80 modulus 3 to the power of 2 times 3. Let's do that. And I'm gonna add some parentheses inside parentheses. Alright. So JavaScript is telling us that the answer is going to be 28. Let's see how it got to there. So first, parentheses. Here is one pair, and inside we have 1 over here. So 80 divided by 3 and get the remainder, that's gonna be 2. Alright, and then 2 to the power of 2 is gonna be 4. Then we have all the stuff inside of the parentheses solved, so we can remove them. And I'm checking that I'm calculating correctly by looking at this number. If this stays the same, that means that I'm doing everything correctly. However, if this number changes, that means that there's some kind of an error. Alright, anyways, let's continue. Yeah, 2 to the power of 2. So that's gonna be 4. Okay, then we have exponents. 4 to the power of 2. 4 times 4 is gonna be 16. Then we have multiplication. 4 times 3 is gonna be 12. Then we only have an addition anymore, and that's gonna be 28. So there we go. Alright, so that is an introduction to arithmetic operators in JavaScript, operands, operators, augmented assignment operators, operator precedence, and then the order in which we should solve the calculations, and also the order in which JavaScript solves the calculations. So yeah, anyways, I hope you were able to learn something new from this one, and yeah, I hope that I'm going to see you in the next episode, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye bye, and see you later.